Sunday, it's Easter. I didn't go to church today. But to all of you out there who celebrate Easter, happy Easter. So it's a gorgeous Sunday, and I've been stuck inside most of the morning getting stuff done around the house. And I just went to the grocery store, and I'm now really late to get home. I'm sure Eric is still playing video games, and he totally has lost track of time, so he's not like, oh my God, where's Emma? It's a really nice day out. You know, I thought it was supposed to rain today, so I really had just planned sort of inside stuff today, but maybe I'll change my mind and maybe Eric and I can like go out and do something. He's been wanting to fly the drone, and he's like, when are we gonna do it? I'm like, whenever you wanna do it, we can fly it. It's not that big a deal. But then we don't do it. So guys, we're gonna do something a little bit different tonight. If you have watched the vlog before, you know I have these days where I don't end up being able to vlog about that much because I feel like the stuff that happened isn't all that interesting. So Eric and I have been talking about it, and I know that I've mentioned it on here that like, should I vlog every day? Should I not vlog every day? So we're gonna try something different to sort of break up that monotony. So this guy's gonna join me.
Hey. Is it too far away?
Do we want to move it a little closer?
I don't know, you tell me.
Alright, so you're joining me tonight
Yeah.
because I don't have anything to vlog about.
Nothing.
And so
Not a thing.
the idea is that we can have a more interesting conversation between the two of us than me just talking to the camera.
Debatable.
Or you just talking to the camera.
Totally debatable. So this is kind of your new thing, right? So to save you from going to once a week, 3 times a week, whatever it is,
Yeah.
to drag me into this.
Yeah, you're totally getting pulled into this one.
I'm assuming now, right about now,
Yeah.
you're losing subscribers since you've added me.
Sorry. I'm still here, guys. Hi, I'm still here. It's just because, okay, fine. So we didn't take the drone out this afternoon.
No.
We didn't play any board games today. No, it's not my fault.
That was my fault for the board games.
I suggested to him that we do it, and he wasn't like totally gung-ho, so we didn't end up doing anything.
Okay, so
It doesn't mean that we won't do it eventually.
Right.
It just didn't happen today.
just a little tired. So today's Sundays are my long run days. So I ran like 11 miles. And I don't know, after I run that far, I kind of just want to sit down on the couch and veg out and not have to think. And this one's very competitive when it comes to board games.
Very competitive.
And
Like, I have to win, and if I don't win, I get cranky.
right. And if I would have lost, I can't use the excuse of, well, I'm just really not that into it. It wouldn't work
There's
for
no
her.
excuse.
So we do have
You're in or you're out. That's it. That's not the point I'm trying to make. The point that I was trying to get at is I had every good intention of doing some interesting things today, but got caught up doing everyday routine stuff. And then by the time that I was done with said everyday routine stuff, and I was like, hey, do you want to do X or Y? You're like, no, I want to play The Division. I want to watch TV. And I was like, okay.
I wanted to fly the drone.
But then you didn't.
Well, I know, because you wanted to play a board game. But
No,
neither here nor there.
no. What did I say?
You said drone or board game.
And
right?
I was totally down for either one of those things because it was a gorgeous
right.
day today.
I don't know about gorgeous. It was nice out.
It was gorgeous. You didn't go out afternoon, dear.
Okay. I feel like it was okay.
It was gorgeous.
But anywho, this coming week, anything in particular you're excited about? No.
I honestly haven't thought about it yet, so I can't answer that question.
So I'm super excited because tomorrow is the release of the Oculus, which I'm hoping to...
Which, if you don't know what that is, it's those 3D VR goggle things.
Yeah, I wouldn't say 3D. VR goggles. Do you have to do this? I don't know about that. Sure. I'm excited. So we have the Developer Kit 2. I'm excited to get the official...
The real ones.
Right, the officially released one. See how that works. I've been doing, or I've been dabbling with Unity, which is kind of a 3D environment program. It works with the Oculus, so I want to dabble with that.
Anyway, you could talk all night about this,
right?
And this was supposed to be a conversation,
right? Well, I'm just saying my thing is
you just spent like 5 minutes talking about VR stuff.
All I'm saying is what I'm excited for this coming week is VR. I'm excited to see the reviews on it, see what people are saying, and check out the immersion. Like, that's what I'm excited about. Besides that, I'm excited for WrestleMania. WrestleMania is 7 days away. Well, if you're watching this tomorrow, which is Monday, it's 6 days away. But while we're filming this, it's Sunday. So 7 days away. Super excited for WrestleMania. This one,
it's my first WrestleMania, guys.
Judged me.
So I was not into wrestling until last July. We started watching NXT, which if you guys don't like wrestling, you probably should stop listening, because I'm going to take about 2 minutes and just talk about wrestling.
Wait, can we just let people know that obviously we know it's fake. It's a soap opera. We get it.
Which is probably why I like it. All right.
Oh, that's
so last July, Eric started watching NXT, which is like the development league before you get into the WWE. I was working on a cosplay project in our living room while he was watching this on TV, and they did this whole like docu-series on one of the upcoming NXT wrestlers named Finn Balor, and it was his sort of debut, and so they were talking about who he was as a wrestler, as a person, all this stuff. It was a 3-part series. Over 3 weeks, I got hooked on wrestling, and then it was time. I started watching NXT with him. I still wasn't necessarily into WWE, and then August came around, and SummerSlam and NXT came to the Barclays Center here in New York City, and we got tickets to go to NXT at Barclays over SummerSlam. Still at that point, I wasn't a huge WWE person, but I had watched maybe a few episodes of Raw just because it was on. It was the best wrestling event that I could have ever gone to as my first wrestling event. Finn Balor defeated Kevin Owens in a ladder match.
Oh wow, it was a ladder match?
It was a ladder match.
It was a good match.
It was a really good match, and Sasha Banks and Bayley fought for the women's title. It was the best women's championship event that has ever occurred in wrestling in the WWE universe.
Yeah, no,
It was truly epic. And to this day, I think people will look back at that match and give it props for being as amazing as it was. After that moment, I was legitimately hooked.
That's true.
I've unfortunately come into wrestling at a time when wrestling is terrible. Wrestling is really bad right now. Most of the best wrestlers are injured. John Cena's out right now. Seth Rollins is out right now. Cesaro is out right now.
Yeah, a
lot of people are out right now. But next Sunday is my first ever WrestleMania.
Which is the Super Bowl
of wrestling.
The World Cup, if you will. The World Series.
It is the peak event of the year for the well,
entertainment.
It's not a sport. The entertainment.
It is for entertainment.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, all right. We're done with wrestling now. That's next week. There will definitely be discussion of that next week.
Yeah.
I would say that this has been a lot of vlogging. I don't know what else.
This has been a lot of me talking.
Yeah, you definitely were a vlog hog.
I'm
Vlog hog.
Guest starring. I felt like you brought me into this vlog to hear my opinion. The people want to hear what I have to. You probably don't, but you did.
No.
In this.
You didn't really want to hear what he had to say, but I appreciate him coming in to assist with the lack of stuff for me to talk about today. So thank you.
Should we get, now that I'm here, you'll probably never get rid of me.
It's true. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for dealing with this one. I know, I married him.
I feel like I might have been fired from the vlog.
It's like that book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie.
I never heard that book.
Really?
Yeah.
If you give the mouse a cookie, he's gonna want a glass of milk, and then it snowballs into more and more things. And if he has a glass of milk, then he's gonna want. All right, we're gonna re-educate Eric on childhood books.
Hold on. If you